going to give me an option to like type in a caption or a title or something. But hey, we here. Let's go on and do it. Welcome, happy Sunday. My name is Alicia from Beaded Balanced, and we out here on the porch today, y'all. Me and my dog Danger on the porch. You hearing back? You probably hear walking around. Now, I really wanted to use my little microphone that I have, but it's charging right here. And then, like, the base is not, I don't think it's charged either. And I will also say that right now I'm on the porch, and it is loud on the porch. I mean, it's loud, like animals, well, it's not as loud. We just have some chickens back behind me, but they moved, so no more chickens. So it actually quieter. But my dog, we have neighbors, and then the street on the other side is busy. So it's like, rescue squads, traffic, things like that. So hopefully you can hear me. But this is the space where I really want to create. Um, so like, this is where I want to create my art and my jewelry here on the porch. And every time I come out on the porch, it's cold, it's windy, something's not right. And then when it is pretty enough for me to go out, I don't have the energy to go out or I don't have time to go out. So I was thinking that today may be a good day. It's going to be in the 70s, but right now it's kind of chilly, but I can bear it though. So, so happy Sunday, y'all. I got my herbal tea. It's like a mix of a bunch of different type of herbs. I just like threw in some dandelion, some lavender. What else is in here? Um, what else did I throw in here? I know I got some dandelion and lavender. Um, oh, and then I have some goddess collection tea, um, eye magic in here as well. A little bit of um, cane sugar, like a couple sprinkles. I don't even need that, but just a sprinkle just to help it be bitter. I mean, I could drink it bitter as well, but I just wanted a little something in it this morning. So yeah, so I am happy to be out here on the porch. Thankful I made it out here on the porch today. I'm hoping it's going to warm up. I put on my little sweater. I thought I would have this sweater retired since it's May, but I had to bring this sweater back out because it's a little chilly. So, but regardless, I'm still thankful to be out here, regardless of whatever. So, but y'all, we get ready to make some waist beads. Just jewelry in general, I really want waist beads made. One, I want to make some custom pieces. Two, um, I need some myself. Like, I need some waist beads. I don't have any waist beads on at the moment, and I just do not feel right. I want some new sets, so maybe I can get some out of this set. I also have some waist beads to choose from as well. So that's in my that I already have in inventory that I could just like go and choose from, and then I also could buy waist beads from another bead artist that I really love and that I'm spiritually aligned to. So I don't know yet, but I do have these beads now. Let me tell you where I got these beads from. Yesterday, me and my boyfriend went to the flea market. I was just really looking for stuff to resell. We also just moved, so I was looking for kind of just stuff. We just bored, wanted to go to the flea market, and I wanted to check it out just to see how it is if I ever wanted, just in case I ever wanted to set up. So we get there, and this guy is there, and he has like all this beautiful jewelry, and I really wasn't expecting like looking for jewelry. He had all this beautiful jewelry, and I thought about I could just get it and resell, and then I was thinking I could also get it and make some jewelry with it because like lately I haven't really been inspired to make anything new because I have like the same old beads in there. Excuse me, I have like the same old beads in there, and like I wanted something new, but I also do not want to spend any money on beads, right? So I was like, when I saw the beads there, they were all so pretty, and I was like, you know what, I can make something new special with these beads. So I went and got the beads, guys, from him, and he was selling them like $1 a bag. He had like bags of like necklaces and bracelets and things like that. He had those bags, and I just went through them. I have videos, so be sure to give me a follow because I'll be posting those in shorts, and I'll be probably doing a little vlog about that, or make it part of a vlog. So I got a lot of videos of the neck. I didn't get videos at the flea market, but I got videos of the jewelry before I cut it. So like, look at these right what the necklace look like. But like I really feel like this is gonna be so pretty with this mix. Then like I really love this mix right here. Look at all these. I cut them up. I cut all the beads off the string last night, and they were very high quality beads and string. Like the jewelry is very high quality. So I was excited about that. Then I have these kind of topaz looking beads right here. I really don't know what I'm gonna make yet, but I know it's gonna be beautiful when it comes out. And I have these right here. This was a necklace as well, like some gemstones. I don't know if it's like a jasper or what, but I got that. Then we had these right here. I feel like it was more. Like I feel like I'm missing some. This is pretty, and then these right here as well. I haven't cut these off the string yet, but these were just like a long necklace. So I'm gonna cut these off soon, and then in between here is these really tiny brown beads. I see this is focus. So yeah, we're gonna create today. I was like, it's Sunday, and I was gonna clean up, and I was like, I have three teenagers in the house. Why am I cleaning up? So they in there cleaning up, and I am getting some creativity done. Oh, and then these bracelets right here. Oh, I know what was missing. I'm missing another bow. So these bracelets right here are really pretty. So I'm going to cut these off as well and use these as part of a wake bead set. I don't know if I'm going to do like a three-piece set. Oh, here go my needles. I was looking for these hard this morning. There's like two left. Some of my string that I use. And then this was a necklace as well, these gemstone type crystal beads. So I know I'm going to make me some with that. I just don't know quite. What I don't have is I wish I had more gold beads because I like gold. I'm a gold person. I love to create with gold. Like these gold beads right on this one. I don't have a whole lot. What I do have is some green beads. I have these green seed beads. I also have some clear beads in there and some of these mint green beads. And then I have like this bead mix in here. So I don't really know how this is about to turn out. I'm just going to create and just see how it turns out because I really don't have a design in mind. I do know like that I want this just to be like one design and maybe I'll have some clear with this. I don't know. We just about to decide. We just about to do it. I do want these to be permanent weight beads, so they're going to be on the permanent string. I do have my favorite bead spinner out here. Lord, it's up in here. I don't even know. But anyway, this is my favorite bead spinner. It's just my little manual bead spinner. I have some electric ones in there as well, but this is my favorite one. So yeah, I don't even know. I have my tools. I got some. Where's my favorite plier? Oh, here's my favorite pliers right here. So I have that. So yeah, I'm just gonna get started and see how it what we make. So I want to start with these pearls. Oh, I also bought these pearls from her. Hey Cynthia, greetings. Thank you so much. I also bought these pearls. They were like some Jacqueline Onassis three strand pearls in there. I didn't cut them. I don't know if I want to cut those. I don't know. Or maybe we sell those. But the pearls are pretty. I actually may end up cutting them as well. I don't know. But Cynthia, happy Sunday. Thank you for joining me. I appreciate you. So what we're gonna do? Okay, let me just put all. I'm just gonna only tab out. Put these up right here. Yeah, better. Putting all this up, and I'm gonna start with this because this is my favorite. I gotta run in there real quick and get my clear beads, and I gotta run in there and get my those green beads. Hopefully they're down here. Right they are not down here, so they must be up here. They do a good boy. Do you ever go to the bead shows when it comes? the Atlanta area. No, I haven't, man. I want to start going. Like, I need to go ahead and mark the next date on my calendar and go ahead and prepare to go because I never know about them until, like, they're happening, like, the next week or the next day or something like that. But I want to start going because I love these and they're expensive. And I'm terrible about like ordering these online. Like I see stuff online, but I'm terrible about ordering. I love to shop in person, hands on. So like stuff like that, I would love. Anyway, my daughter's getting ready to bring those things, so we're gonna start with these. I don't know, but while I'm figuring out how we're gonna do this, let's go ahead and cut some strings. Yes, thank you. Okay. See, it's not that many in here. It's like a little bit of clear and gold mix, a little bit of these mint greens, and a little bit of this clear just in case I need something. So we're gonna cut. I'm gonna go ahead and make these waist beads 60 inches long, and so that means I need to cut about 150 inches worth of string. What I think, Cynthia, do you go to those shows? I need to start finding out where they are. I'm not. Atlanta's not that far. It'd be worth the trip for sure. So yeah, I gotta cut it. It's 100 and if I'm doing 60 inches, it's 60 plus 60, which is 120, plus an extra, just extra string for the for making it and to tie it as well. Lord, now I don't have no scissors. Every time, please let me use them. Thank you. Squeaky, bring me some scissors. No, I don't want to get back up. Oh, here they. But so then the extra string to cut. So I always do about 150. So of course I can't cut anything. Y'all, this happens to me every time. So what's going on is that since we just moved, I haven't really found a place that I like to create. We do have an office space up there, but I haven't. It's not set up where I need it to be to where I want to go in there and create. It's a mess still. It's unorganized. I haven't really had the time or energy to go in there and organize. I don't know how I want it quite yet. It's dim and dark. I did buy some light bulbs, but somebody got to put them up there for me. So I haven't really found a place that I want to just actually want to go and create except here on the porch. So what happens is every time I get downstairs, I find something that I need upstairs, and it happens every time. And at this point, I'm tired of running up and down these steps. So now I'm like, y'all, can y'all go get it for me? So they gonna get on my. I'm going to get on their nerves today because I'm over it. Let me go see. Yeah. Gotta. Hopefully this is it. Normally it's the needle or something similar. It's not normally the same. So I got these. So let's do one Cynthia. Let's do Cynthia. You said you would really enjoy it. I don't like ordering online either. I get disappointed every time. I know. Yeah. The only time I've had like a really fun order is when I did like a bulk order um, online, like was like through like Panda Hole or something like that. I had like a really big. It was like a $300 or $400 order. It was years ago, and I loved everything in there. And I love doing those orders, but it takes a long time to shop. Then you got to make sure it's what you need, the quantity. Then it takes 3 to 4 weeks to ship. And these days, you ain't no telling how much it's going to cost. So these shows is the way to go. I think that I appreciate you actually mentioning that because I actually want to get on it. I really have to do better about going to these shows and just like jewelry trade shows and stuff like that as well. Okay, I need to add that's 120. So now I need about 30 more inches to have room to work with and to make sure there's enough string to tie. I probably don't need quite 30 inches, but I'm doing 30 today. So yes. So yes, I love these. We were in Michael's yesterday, and we were looking for t-shirt transfer paper though. And the guy, my boyfriend's friend, he wants a custom order of necklace made. So we ended up in the bead section. He had just like got the order and told me what he wanted the day before. So we ended up in the bead section, and he was like going crazy trying to pick out beads that he wanted on his necklace. He was like he's like, I want this, and then I want this. Can you put this on here? And he was like grabbing these, and I was like, you don't realize we're in Michael's, and like it's way more expensive than there. So he kept grabbing these, and I'm sitting here like, oh gosh, because I don't normally shop like that. You know, I'll actually go and take my time and source it and get the prices right. He was grabbing stuff, but it was because he was loving all them beads. They were so pretty and colorful, and so like when I'll go in there, I normally used to go in there and like would just buy, and I would like justify and just spend money that I really didn't have, and justify it's like beads or money. So like, well, I'll make the money off of them anyway, so I'll just get it anyway. Or don't let it be a coupon or something, be 50% off or buy one get one free. Oh, it would be on then. But yeah, but yesterday, and so like also like repurposing jewelry like I'm doing now. I like doing that as well. I'm a thrifter anyway. I love like going to thrift stores and yard sales and things like that. So like now I always be looking for jewelry. That's my thing. Let me see what kind of beads they got or jewelry that I could make and see if I can get a good deal on beads. So like when I saw these beads and I realized they were high quality, um, I do. I had to get them. Now, like for spiritually, what there's somebody else's jewelry, so I always like to make sure that the beads are, we clean them, wash them, um, smudge them, and things like that. Um, Even if it's any type of what do you call it, thrifted item, clothes, anything like that, you gotta do that as well. So after that, it's all good, and we're about to make some jewelry. So I really like doing that, finding like pieces at the thrift store. But the thrift stores have like caught on. They're not like cheap like they used to be back in the day. And I know everything gets more expensive, so it kind of like goes with the time where everything gets more expensive. But now it's like you'll go in the thrift store. I like to find the thrift stores that I think them mean to say don't know they worth, where it's still really cheap and they just really trying to get rid of the stuff and not really trying to make like a huge profit. You can tell. Like we went up in down the street, me and my daughter went up in the Habitat restore they have in there, and the stuff in there was ridiculous. It won't even the stuff was ridiculously overpriced in my opinion, and the stuff wasn't even cleaned off. Like you tell, they just grabbed it out of somebody's house and it was just highly marked up. So like I couldn't even buy anything in there. And it had to have been something recent that they did because I swear I was used to go up in there and find like cheaper stuff. But y'all. Let's get started. So I got my tree right here, and I have it on this collapsible eye needle that I have. I love these needles right here. And then I have it strung on my needle. And now, let's see how, I don't even know what we're going to do with this. I don't know. I would like to make two waist beads out of this. I would like to make like two waist beads out of this. But I don't know. I need some other colors to go with it. And that's what I don't know. If I should use like this clear as a base. Should I just make this one with whole strand waist bead and just call it a day? Try not to make two. But I don't know like what other colors to add into it. I think I'm just gonna do clear because that's what I have available. So I got some clear here. Do I need a? I think I'm just gonna bead everything back in because I have I could put this clear in my bead center and just bead it, but I don't really know what the pattern is going to be. So let me just get started. I'll start off with these pearls. Where was that? Start off with these pearls. The size of the needle, it's just this is a 2.5 inch size, 2.5 inches long, and it's a heavy needle. So like, they come in like fine, medium, and heavy. And I always get those heavy for using the bead spinner, because if it's the fine and the medium, the bead would be too flimsy. So the heavy makes it strong enough to catch the beads on the bead spinner. So that's why I do. You can also order this on the Beadalon website, and you can get a longer. They got them longer at like 5 inches. So if you need a longer needle, you can just go to their website and order it longer, and you can order it in bulk as well.
Okay.
Let me see what's next. What I want to do. I just really want a pop, like the color. I just really want something different. You're welcome.
Y'all hear? I told you.
Rescue squad all day long.
This string never knots up.
For me. Why are you doing it now?
There we go. So now let's add.
These little beads have a little accent. Oh God.
Then I'm just gonna randomly pick.
These color beads off out of the bowl. Putting clear beads in between. I don't know if I'm gonna like this or not with the clear beads, but that's what I have.
Try to use what I have. I think I might bring this open. What in the world am I doing?
It's supposed to be 4. Oh, what is going on with my brain? It's supposed to be 4, then one of these, then 4 more, and then I'm gonna add these smaller, tiny gold beads just to see what they look like, just so I can use them up. Just a bunch in here. I'm thinking of adding some opalite to this, only because I got some opalite and I got a few amethyst chips here. So I'm thinking of adding some opalite to this waist bead and another little section, possibly.
So these little
Here I added. Where's the camera, y'all? There it goes. Added those. Look up. Major, you ready to go inside? He about to start barking. Hey, you ready to go in the house? Stay cleaned up. Stay outside with me. Stay outside with me. Go lay down. So now that I got these 4 gold beads here, what do I want to do?
I really don't know.
I wanted some extra, something different. No, wait a minute, Major. No. Go sit down.
So I was thinking
I do have like these green beads here that could go so good. Yeah. If I place them right.
Mm.
To the pre-planning stage. Oh, I could definitely just try them and see, but I don't think yet. Let me just add some of these opalite chips on the is what I'm thinking. It's gonna work. Mm-mm. I ain't feeling it. I ain't feeling it. I ain't feeling it. Nah.
It's a no.
So let me take these back off. Just keep out what I was doing. Just gonna act like it don't want to come off. Come on now. So we're gonna keep on with some more pearls. I got some of these bigger pearls, so I'm gonna add one of these on the other side of the gold, the little round gold big balls. Now, what kind of thread are you using? I use fishing tackle, never use thread. Well, I used to use the fishing tackle. I didn't actually go buy like the fishing tackle wire at the like at the fishing store or like the sports store or whatever. But I would buy it's called nylon microfilament or something. I think that's what that is. So I had used that as well. I used that for a few years actually, and then I realized that after a lot of long wear and tear, it wouldn't break quickly, but it would break. After if you like really active, you would break. So I would start searching for like something else I could use that to make it the waist bead or the jewelry just be last a little longer. So it worked. It just didn't last as long as I wanted to after a couple years. And then I switched to well, I actually offer a few different type of waist beads. You can get this kind of string, which is this is a nylon string. So you can use the nylon string, which is to make gives you the permanent finish, where you, once you tie it on, it's on. Good for weight loss, good for intentional goals and things like that you're working on. Once you tie it on, it's on there until you cut it off. I also offer the stretchy, I'm trying to find if I brought it out, stretch cord waist beads with elastic string. So if you don't want the commitment, you can still get that. And then the string is still strong. It's just that it'll overstretch because it's elastic. So every couple months you may have to go and you may have to retighten your own beads to get them to fit like you want, or go get somebody else to. And then I also offer wire right here, where if you want it with the clasp on it, I'll make it, and then it has this wire on it, and then it's a clasp. And you can take it on and off, and that lasts a long time as well. So I have three different kind of string, and so what replace the fishing wire, as you say, this is what I replaced with the fishing wire, and this is just a beading wire. I just made sure it was thin enough. It's 0.15 inches wire, and I get it for, make sure it's thin enough for the small beads that I use. So I use that, and then I also use this right here. It's nylon string, but it's called nylon thread, and it's called, here, let me show you what the spool. The spool looks like this. So it's like a S-line, S-L-O-N nylon string. And they come in all kind of different colors. You can find them online, I know for sure. I find them in the craft store, but I don't find them in this thin enough string. In the craft store, the string is too thick for me to buy. So I tried to buy it before it was too thick. And if you use bigger beads, probably would work, but I can only find the thinner nylon string on the website. I mean, online. What do you want? He ready to go in the house. Baker, what do you want? What's wrong with the baker? Say hey to the people. He ready to go in the house, but he not. Sit down, Major. Just wait, because we cleaning and mopping and sweeping and stuff. They cleaning, mopping and sweeping. So yeah, that's the type of string I use. This is what we have so far. Let me know if you have any more questions about the string. I'll answer it for you. This is what it looked like so far. And we're just gonna keep with this pearl. We're just gonna keep with the pearl and the round beads like this. Keep it rolling. So what I'm making now is the permanent waist bead with the nylon thread. This is my favorite type of waist bead. This permanent one now. I'm starting to like the wire with the clasp waist bead as well, because you can take it on and off and things like that. But I just like the whole permanent, intentional. Once I tie them on, I don't have to worry about them no more, and then I can really help me gauge my body fluctuations and things like that with the waist bead. So like I know, I track my cycle anyway, regardless. But let's say I didn't track my cycle, the waist beads can help me track my cycle, because I know that when my waist beads start rising up, and I know I'm still eating right, I'm still doing all my regular routine, and I'm still getting a little bloated, my waist beads are rising, I probably can look at my calendar and see that my period about to come on. So I'm like, oh, or if like me, I intermittent fasting. That's what I do, intermittent fasting. I can't say it, but I do it. So I do intermittent fasting, and so with that, like, you have to be really focused. Like I'm like not focused. Like it's a lifestyle, so it's something that I want to do the rest of my life. So I'm not trying not to be over focused on it. I just want it to just be something that I do. So I know in the morning. Well, for me, my fasting starts in the evening. So like in the morning when I get up and eat breakfast, and then my window cuts off at 6. I wanted to cut off at 5 o'clock. So between 5 and 6 o'clock, I cut my window and I stop eating. I don't eat any more in the evening. Just maybe drink tea, water, and then in the morning when I wake up, I start eating again. So I just don't eat. I skip dinner pretty much. So with that being said, though, have been like falling off. So like I haven't been getting on the scale because it like stresses me out when I haven't gained or lost anything. But I know that I'm still doing what I'm supposed to do. So I haven't been getting on the scale. So what the weight feeds would help me do is help me know, okay, something's not working. I really wouldn't need a scale. I can just tell by how my beads are fitting that I need to be either I'm on the right track or I need to do something different by just how my beads are fitting. So that's what I like about this type of weight bead with the permanent traditional weight bead. Yeah, I like pearls too. Love pearls. I think they so pretty. Hey, Funky, look at him. Y'all see him? He's sniffing me. What? Oh, because I haven't had a sweater on in so long. Ain't no telling where. I had my daughter go dig it out of the closet. Well, because, girl, look. I have some winter clothes. My closet is crazy. Like, of course we moved, and everybody else's room looks great except my room. I still haven't had the time and energy to go and get, like, my spaces together, but we getting there. So, like, my clothes are, like, some stuff is hung up. Some stuff is in the laundry basket. My office space is not together. My bedroom is not where I need it to be. So I'm like, but I'm getting there. It'll be done soon. Good morning. Have you ever seen any button beads? Button beads? I don't know. I know what you're talking about. I feel like are they just beads that look like buttons? Good morning. But I'm not sure. Tell me more about a button bead because you know I'm about to look it up. I got my laptop right here. But yeah, so he's missing me probably because he's like I haven't seen this sweater in forever. Where is this been? Who knows?
Button bead.
Okay, so it seems. Do you sew? I like that name. So it seems. Okay, let me see. Let me add some more of these round. I'm gonna add some more of these round. What I wish I would have done now is put some of the gold beads in between the round ones, but I got the clear ones on now, and I want to stay consistent. Oh, you said since you're using thread, I thought a button would be cool to um be cool. They probably don't. But you said it. Hey, you know what? We about to see. We gonna see. But yeah, I see what you're saying. Like, I guess you could. Now, I probably could use this, like maybe make a pendant. I don't know. Like, I feel like I can maybe make a pendant with the button. Don't know. But I am definitely like I like the neat stuff. Like I want to make things that are just different. Like I just want different stuff. So like even like yesterday, I was on Pinterest just kind of looking for ideas, and I seen these watches, and they were so pretty. And I was like, what about a watch on a waist? On the waist? Like I was just I want to do something out the box, you know. Um, I was like, that would be cool. Like I mean, I haven't seen it. I just want to do something nobody else is doing. So like I haven't seen anybody make a watch. I mean, make a watch waist bead. And it may have, then I might look it up. But even if it's not to sell, but just to like get attention on my business or just something different. So yeah, even just make like I think like a watch like that would be something to take to a show. Like if you go to a jewelry show, just something different to get people talking about you and your business and your creativity. So like I like anything different. So when you was like button, I was like buttons. What could we do? You should try to make the. I'm gonna try it. I seen it yesterday, so you know what I'm gonna do, right? I'm gonna go to just the thrift store and find some watches like that, and just use it like, and maybe take off the. I don't know, but I'm gonna find. You know how they do the iPhone watches? I don't know, but I'm gonna figure something out. But y'all, that was my daughter's job calling because She had to be at work at 8 o'clock this morning, and you know who had to take her? Me. Get to work. I'm headed back home. She calls me and says she's not on the schedule. I just turn back around and go back and pick her up. So you know that was the supervisor calling her at the job and saying, he didn't say nothing because I just went ahead and started talking. I was like, yeah, we got there at 8 o'clock this morning. I told him the whole, he was like, oh, I didn't know that. I didn't know that. Well, I guess you don't want to come to work now. No, she do not want to come to work now. And she actually probably do, but guess who not going back? Guess who not going back to her job? Because at this point, I feel like I have a job. I feel like at this point, I might as well go to the Kroger and get me a job, and we just go at the same time as much as I'm pulling up and dropping off there. But anyway, y'all, let me stop. That's who's calling. But yeah, I want something different, so I like that. And I don't know, but I'm also gonna figure something out with the buttons. Oh, I was looking up if there's such thing as button beads. So no, boy, she does not want to come in today. She's not coming in today. Period. Like I'm not going back over there. We're supposed to be going to the Sam's Club. Me and my daughter now have a date to the Sam's Club because I've been putting off going to Sam's Club all week and getting like our regular monthly stuff like washing powder, things like that. And I have not been. And it's Sunday. We're supposed to be washing clothes. Yep, exactly. So we're going to be, you know what I'm going to have her do? She going to work here because I'm going to have her organize my space upstairs. She's really good at getting a space organized and together and aesthetically pleasing. Like, that's not my forte. Now, I'm a creator. I'm going to make something pretty, but it's not going to be a room. She can get a room together and get it organized. So I'm going to see if she can get up in there and at least get me started. Because it's so much in there. I go in there and I just get overwhelmed and I just leave. And I really want that to be my workspace. Like I really want that to be my business space, everything. And so, but right now it's not. So yeah. So let's see how this way through is coming along. I'm running my mouth and not working. But today is like a leisure Sunday. I'm not trying to be like overwhelmed with things that I have to do. I just want to enjoy my day and create. Eat some food, relax, enjoy the weather. It's warming up out here, thank God. And I don't want to be like, oh my God, I got to get this waist bead made. Oh my God, I just want to enjoy. So like, hopefully I'll get more than one made. But let's say I only get one made. I'm not going to beat myself up. I'm going to give myself grace and just enjoy my day. Because, working for yourself sometimes, it's so better with the gold on. You know what? I got an idea. Let me just start with one. Let me do the one. Anyway, I'm gonna show y'all at the end. I'm just gonna keep talking. But I'm gonna give myself some grace at the end of the day because I definitely do that a lot because I work for myself. So I have to generate my income. I still just have business goals that I want to do, and I'm learning that like 24 hours go by fast. So like I really want to start being more productive so I can start getting things done and knocking out certain goals so I can get to the next goal. Because sometimes it'll take me 6 months to get something that I want done, and it really didn't have to take that long. I understand that's what Sundays are for. Yeah, yeah. So we chilling, and that's why I told the kids y'all gonna clean up now, and then y'all can relax the rest of the day. I'm not gonna have something work around my house built in their teenagers, and they already know what they need to do. So like I don't want to hear nothing about none of that. Y'all, it's just y'all. I couldn't wait for them to become teenagers. Like I couldn't wait for my kids to like get this age. They're great kids, but it's a whole nother different thing, y'all. Like I think I actually liked it better when they were toddlers and like 2 and 3. Well, Randy's like 3, 4, 5. I think, but I think I liked it better when they were toddlers because now it's a whole thing trying to maneuver this, trying to switch up how I parented them when they were 9 and 10 is different than how I parented them, want to parent them now. Like I don't want to, like I want them to learn, make mistakes, learn lessons. It's a whole balance in this, y'all, and it's a lot. So, and I want them to, I really want to focus on them now. So in the next few years, 5 years when they're adults, they're not going to be bugging the you know what out of me. And I'm sure there will be because they're, they're adults, but I still want them to be self-sufficient enough to once they get like 5 years, I can go do what I got to do and go do what I want to do, and I'm not living the life that I'm living now. I want them to be self-sufficient enough for that, if that makes sense. So I'm really making sure I'm trying to put in the time now with them so that they ain't looking at me like they don't know how to be adults and looking at me crazy. And I know they still will be. Like I have a 20, Lord, how old is my daughter? I was about to say 23. And I thought they have a 23-year-old. Oh my God. I have a 22-year-old now. She'll be 23 soon. So like, and then I have a 19-year-old, and then my younger ones are 15 and 16. So like, I'm down to the last few years, but like, even like my son, he ain't even really trying to leave the house like that. He good. He feel like he good here at the house, and I'm like, he goes to college, like what you call it, community college. But like, he really just go to class and just come right back home and go to his room. And I'm like, are you go to the gym? He has a job, but they don't work in millions enough, as I feel. But anyway, y'all, teenagers is a whole other ball game that we dealing with. But I will say that I'm so thankful that I do have, you know, my business and my, that I can work at home and be home with them. Because I can only imagine how it would be if I had to like go work 2 or 3 full-time jobs and keep an eye on them, making sure they're doing what they're supposed to do, things like that. So I am thankful for that, I will say. All right, what we doing? What we doing? I'm just gonna freestyle through this because I don't want to take too long. But I'm so happy to be live, y'all. I like going live, but it takes a lot. It's like it takes a lot to press the button in order to get started. Once I press the button and get started, I be loving live. I love to do live, but in my head before I get started, it has to be a certain way. What am I going to be doing? What am I going to be saying? Where am I going to be working? Camera, instead of just hitting the button and this is what I'm doing and this is where I am. And hey, y'all, I don't do that. But once I get on live, I be good. And then after live, I feel like sometimes my energy is drained. And I don't like that either. But like I'm an empath, so even if I just go to the mall or to a store, like when I go to Sam's Club, that's gonna take me out. All them people, it's the weekend, everybody and their mama. We passed by there yesterday, and I seen all them cars in the parking lot, and I just knew that I wasn't gonna be up in there yesterday. So like, so I love going live, and I would love to go live like all the time. But in my head, I have to go through so much, and a lot of times it don't get done. So I really want to see about. I really want to challenge myself. I think I need to do like one of them challenges, whatever the 75 hard. I need to do some challenges to help me become more disciplined and just to do it. And just really challenge myself to do it maybe like a week, like I'm going live every day. And I did that a couple years ago, and I was pretty consistent live, and then life happened or I got really busy. Like once you get really busy with a bunch of orders, sometimes it'll throw you off of your regular routine, at least for me. So I'll be doing good. Like right now, I'm kind of slow, not have a lot of orders, so I have time to go live. But once things start, getting busy, I'm trying to get these orders shipped out. I'm not thinking about a live. I'm not thinking about marketing. I'm not thinking about that. So, but I wish that, like, the people who go live every day or they have their little schedule, like show, I love that. I really want that for me. But, yo, I'm definitely struggling with that. So maybe I need like an accountability partner or something like that. I'm thankful. So that's what we're doing. My goal is to go live at least once a week. Like I don't want to say, I want to be like, I'm going to go live every day this week. So right now it's like, let me just go at least see if I can get up in there once a week and just say every Sunday, I'm going to do my live show. Just so you guys can at least know what to expect and me just not popping up. Because I mean, some people just like, hey, I just pop up. You got to just catch me when you can, and I'm cool with that too. But I definitely would love to offer some sort of consistency. We were like, okay, let's go check out Alicia on Sunday, or let's see her live that she did on Sunday and watch the recap. Like I want some type of consistency, even if it's just once a week. So I might just do that and not try to overwhelm myself with like every day or 3 days a week. Even 3 days a week could be a lot for me. You want to go in the house? Okay, I'm gonna go in the living room, go up in the house. Hopefully, I don't think we're mopping the floor yet. Yeah, once a week is good. Just some sort of consistency. Oh man, hey Jack. Baby coming in. Yeah, so I feel like once a week is perfect for me. I can do that. And then, so some other things I'm working on in my business, um, is, like I just said, being consistent, and then also, um, like knowing what my product offers are, like what am I offering to my customers, and like being consistent with them. So like right now, my product offers are custom orders. I'm trying to think off the top of my head. Custom orders, we're doing that. We also have these. I should have them here because I'm live, but they're upstairs. But we're doing intentional ritual jars, jewelry jars. So it's like a mystery jar. It has jewelry, affirmations, stickers, rituals that you can do. So you just pull out maybe a ritual and it'll tell you, what to do the next day. Write in your gratitude journal 3 things you're thankful for. It also has just a bunch of goodies in the mystery jar. And so we have that. I'm also about to start offering local beading classes here at local, other, collaborating with other businesses. So I'm working on that and sending the emails out for that. Now, another thing we were doing were pop-ups, like vendor events, y'all. Vendor events, I'm thinking about not doing vendor events now because my anxiety, y'all, like, I be so excited to do them, and then when it comes to like actually like the day of or the day before, my anxiety like takes over sometimes, and then or I'll go and it'll be so much work. I'll be so tired for like 2 days, and then like we didn't even make our money. So like I like vendor events, and I be trying to like pull out the good. Okay, we may not make any money, but we met some customers. We got some emails on our email list and things like that. So I'm trying to like be optimistic about vendor events, but y'all, I don't know. So another thing what I had decided to do about that is just like the lives, maybe not overdo it. Like I was trying to book every vendor event I could, thinking I could really need the money. But now it's like, no, I just need to do one good one a month. One like reggae festival, like one really good pop up a month. So like my local people know, like at least once a month they can get with me and get their beats, like that, and not try to be every vendor event. And also make sure that the vendor event aligns with my customer base. Like at least that my customer base will be at this event. So knowing who my customers are. So that's something that we're doing too. We're doing vendor events, but I'm gonna scale back a little bit. So the next one we have, I actually have two booked in June. Not booked yet. There's a reggae festival in June here local. They have every year, and I feel like that would be perfect for June and then not June out. But this other lady who does fitness camps, she has a fitness camp coming up at one of the local spots here, and she wants me to be a vendor there, and that's in June. So first I need to check and see, make sure they're not on the same day, because if they are, I'm going to the reggae festival. But I could book both, and then after that just say, okay, after these two, only once a month, because they both could be really lucrative. I feel like that both will be very packed houses. And then I need help, like, I got to figure out a way to make it easier for me to not I don't know how to do that, but maybe like have my son go ahead of time and set everything up. Well, I'm thinking it's real time. Maybe have my son go ahead of time with our stuff, go to the event, set everything up for us. So all me and I gotta do is bring the jewelry table out and just set the jewelry up and set our stuff up, and then like, cause what bothers me is like parking. Oh my God, it's just like a place I've never been. Where we gonna park? The last event we had, just really, I was so excited about, y'all. It was the same day as the St. Patrick's Day Festival, and there was literally nowhere to park, nowhere to drive. They had all the places cut off. I'm thinking I'm getting there early. Should have been there like an hour before that, you know. So I was so upset about that joint. I was so upset. Could not go. I was so excited. I knew it was going to be a lot of people there. I didn't even know nothing about no St. Patrick's Day parade. Even though, like, I know that, like, I was so engulfed in getting ready for this event that I didn't even look to see about what else is going on in the city. So I did not make it to that event. So now it's like I have anxiety about that part. It's crazy, y'all. So yeah, vendor events is something we're doing. Mystery jars, custom orders, um, and and I have digital products. Digital products we're offering. So like I have a couple digital. I have more than a couple, but right now I'm pushing. I have a workbook that I created that shows you how to create and write your own affirmations. So affirmations are great, but for them to really work, they should be something that you need, something that you, they should be something that you say that you need work, um, that you need comparing to what you have going on in your life. So, you can scroll through and find affirmations that resonate with you, but once you know how to like write your own affirmations, a lot of times you don't even need to write them. You can just say them off the top of your head. Once you realize um, what it is that you need. And another thing you can do with writing your own affirmations is um, it helps you, align with yourself. So you stay organized and you're spiritually organized, I guess, by getting you a journal, taking the workbook, writing down your goals, writing down the things that you need help with, and then creating affirmations. And then you can say, okay, these are the affirmations that I'm going to be working on this week. This week, I'm working on, my weight loss. I'm working on making sure that I'm eating no dairy and no sugar. I'm working on, whatever your goals are for the week. You're going to sit on Sunday or Monday or whatever your day is and write out a few affirmations. Put them on your mirror on some sticky notes. Put them in your office. Put them on your phone screen and really focus on those two or three things that week. So nobody can do that for you but really you, I mean, of course it's providing somebody else, but it's nothing like writing your own. So I really did create a workbook, and it's a really cool workbook. Like I wish I had it out here. I'm gonna have to come back live again next week and show you guys the workbook. You can also go and get a free version of the workbook. If you go, I think there's a link to my channel that takes you to my link tree, and you can go get the free version. All you have to do is just add your email, and you can get the free version. And I have that digital product, and then I also have one that gives you just some rituals that you can do. It's like a little ebook that gives you rituals that you can use your jewelry with. So like, it shows you what you can do with your jewelry. One maybe like how to smudge your jewelry, how to set goals with your jewelry, just different rituals to help you to use your jewelry for intentional purposes and not just for aesthetic reasons. So I have that one. What else do I have? What else do I have? Oh, I also have an email. Um, it's a challenge, so a 7-day challenge. And you can get that as soon as you go to my website at beadedandbalanced.com. And so once you sign up for the challenge, it just helps you stay intentional. So it's 7 days of staying intentional, and you get that challenge by, you can get it should pop up as soon as you go to the website, beadedandbalanced.com. But you also get it as soon as you buy a mystery jar. It comes with the mystery jar. Well, it's a ritual jar. I changed the name. It's as soon as you buy the ritual or mystery jar, you'll automatically get the 7-day challenge. So I have those products and a couple other ones, but those are the ones I'm working on now. So those are my offers. So I've been working on knowing what my offers are and staying focused on that. Do I have any more? Reading classes, the custom orders, digital products, my ritual jars. Oh, which link for the 7 days? Which link you talking about, Cynthia? Because I know you had messaged me about one of the links, and I think I went back and changed it. So I don't know if you went back and retried it. I can't remember which one. But yeah, my links, I've been trying to get them together. So hopefully they all work now. So let me know if you have any trouble getting the links for that, um, for those. So yeah, that's what we're doing now. I'm trying to think what other offers we're doing. So, but yeah, those are my money making things. Is vendor events, which is not for the book, the workbook. Okay, I'm gonna see if I could send you the. Let me can I? You can, if you want, to, you are welcome to um, shoot me an email about and let me know, and I can resend you the link if you have tried it again. But um, I think it should work now because I for the free. Now, if you want the full one, it's only $6, and it's on the website. If you can just go to beadedandbalanced.com and find it, the full workbook. But the free version is just a shorter one, and that one is the for the link where you have to go. So if you want to email me, you can email me at info@beadedandbalanced.com and just say, hey Alicia, I need the free version. Can I get the free workbook? And I'll make sure you get the right link, and we can go back and forth there if you have any issues. But get info@beadedandbalanced.com, and just email me, and I'll make sure you get the link. And then the full version, it's like I think 19 pages or something like that. Hey Queen, watching this that made me go and put on my beads. That's what's up. Hey Marvelous Beauty Channel. That's what's up. I was just saying I need some beads. I don't even have any on. I want some new ones. Like the last one that I had, it fell off, and I haven't had the opportunity to make me some more. So I'm either about to make me some more or buy me some more from someone else. But like I don't even feel right without my beads. So hopefully also when I put them on that they'll be smaller. My waist will be smaller as well. But welcome in Marvelous Beauty Channel. What do you guys do? Do you guys have businesses? Do you guys sell anything? I would love to know because I definitely would love to support you as well. He says I'm watching you on my TV but have the chat on my laptop. Okay. I do that too when I be watching my people online. I do the same thing. But this is what I'm making, y'all. Right here, slowly but surely coming along. So what this is just some. This is some repurposed jewelry that I got yesterday at the flea market. I got this beautiful, beautiful pieces of necklaces, and I just been wanting some inspiration so I could create some things. I just haven't really been inspired to want to like create some things because I got the same old beads. I found these beads yesterday, and I'm remaking something else with them. But yeah, I need some more beads. I have a lot of beads too. It's funny because I'm saying like I need beads, but I have like two big old bags. Like I know I have over 100 waist beads in there. So I should be able to just go pick out my beads and just give me some right, wrong. You were on point with vending where there's alignment. Yes, yes. The last one, and then the last one we did make it to, it was cold. Nobody was there. They weren't even like stopping at our table. We was freezing. Like it was just rainy, and I almost said I wasn't going to go, but I was trying to be consistent and go anyway, and not like. fall for that. I'm not going to build things and just show up anyway. And that was the last one we went to. And so now I'm scared to spend any money on anything because, like, I have one little episode and I don't want to go to the event. So, but I'm thinking, like, having a team, having help like that is going to help me. Like I said, making sure having my son go ahead of time, having everything pre-packed, labeled, and things like that, I think that would help me a lot. So, I'm not going to count it all out yet, but I'm really thinking about it, like, just not having that in mind. I'm not thinking about not having that in mind as one of my offers or one of my streams of income for my business. Yes, the last one I just went to was that, and this, by the way, that's why I said I can't do it no more because I'm losing money. I paid $75 for it. Now, granted, it was a fashion show and they had a packed house, but a packed house does not always determine if you're going to get sales. And you also have to be, you got to get out there and, like, you can't just, if you want to make the money, you can't just, like, stand at your table. I mean, you can. I mean, I do sometimes. I'm just saying, though, you really got to get out there and get out there and talk to people or have somebody, some eye catcher, something, a freebie. You need something going on to get people to your table. Like for me, I was like I was thinking having my son bring people to the table. We have something free, or have. I was thinking, yeah, you got to work the room. You can't just if you want to make some money, you got to have some deals going on. Like I know we're there to you got to have a strategy, but you there to, of course, you got your prices. You're not trying to come off because you don't know how many people are going to be there. But beforehand, you better have some type of deal going on in your head, like the buy three that makes sense for you and your business. Has to be two or three. Has to be two or three of you there to get you. Yes, have a little team. So you got to have people at the table. You have to have some type of strategy. Um, giving something free away, like a giveaway. I don't know, but if you're going to do them, it definitely has to be a strategy involved if you want to make some good money, and it can be done. So yeah. One thing, what did we do one time? What was it? Oh, I said one. Okay, since we do jewelry, I was thinking of having like a table where you can make your own jewelry, like have a little bead table and have maybe only two at a time can do it, or maybe more, but like something interactive to bring people to the table. I used to always have some lesser priced items to get something to. Yes, I always have $1 bucket or $3 bucket to get people to come to the table and make it real big and shiny or something. What else? But yeah, stuff like that, you got to get people to the table. Oh, and then signing up for the email list. I have like a little clipboard to get people to sign up for the email list for something free, so at least you can catch. If you get their email, you can sell to them later. Some people, I've also had people come to the table, want back to buy right at the end of the event, or they they go to my Instagram or email me or hit me up later and wanted to order because they didn't have the money at the time or something like that. Yes, do that, a bead bar. I was thinking about that too. Yes, I definitely was I've been thinking about that for the past couple years, and I was like, maybe it's time for us to go ahead and start that. Because, I mean, we have the stuff. I mean, we really wouldn't have to go get anything. We have plenty bowls. We have plenty supplies here to set up a little bead table for people to come and make their own things. It's really just the intention behind you getting it done. So, yeah, the vendor event can be a little challenging. But I have been using ChatGPT, y'all. I will say ChatGPT has really been helping me get focused and intentional about it, y'all. I will say this. I will say that. I think you should. This idea has been coming to me the last few weeks. Yep. See, and then that's alignment. That's synchronicity because you thinking about it. I brought it up. I've been thinking about it, and I would, just like safe pay. When you go, you see how long the lines are for interactive stuff. Like if you want to get your face painted, if you want to get the little body tattoos or the henna. Anytime something is where you're getting a service or something done, or you can just get a custom order done. I had somebody sit at the table with their beads and you make it for them. Anytime you see that stuff, the lines be extra long, don't they? So you can still offer your product, right? But you still can have something for them to do, you know. So it can be lucrative, but it's still hard work. It's not work. And that's what I have to remember to tell myself. You know, this is still work. It'd be fun to think about and like brainstorm, but when it's time to do it, that's a problem. It has to be a sign for us. Yeah, it has to be Marvelous Beauty Channel. Yes, ma'am. So I want, like I said, I have the stuff where you can run. You don't need a whole lot of stuff. You just need a few things. Like I seen one girl, she had these really big beads. So it's not like where you're gonna be dropping beads all over the place. But anyway, however, but just know that if you're offering a service or something interactive for people to do, you can get more people to your table. For sure, for sure. But look, ChatGPT has really been helping me get focused. So like I have really been using them as my assistant. Yep, start with what you have. Okay, that's right. That's right. And so they have been helping me come up with different strategies. Of course, my phone about to die. Is my charger. Where is my charger at? Right back. I'm gonna tell y'all about my chat adventure. Hopefully she finds it. Okay, so um, yeah, ChatGPT has really been helping me get my brain and my focus together. So like I'll ask it whatever I need to get focused. So like it's been helping me figure out what my offers are, helping me come up with some ideas for my collection, my helping me get my whole marketing and business strategy together for myself. So like, thank you. I don't know yet. You can, we'll see. Yes, tell me what you want, and then we'll see if we can all agree. All right, got my so I have a business marketing strategy. So like helps me make sure I'm staying on point where when I'm creating posts that I'm creating for my target audience. Um, oh, I've been using it. I love it. I'm trying not to overuse it, but it definitely is helping me get focused. So I have been like it helps me put everything together as far as my marketing. That's what I've been using it a lot for marketing. Help me create posts and write different copies for different things to help me get things together. And it's really been helping me a whole lot. So now, like in my what I want to do now in my office space is make sure that I have like my monthly goals. Because what I'll do is get up and like I'll have so much that I have to do, and at the end of the day, I want to hardly get anything done because I want to do a little bit here, a little bit of this, a little bit of that, instead of like just focusing on like pick two things to focus on. And so it also helped me create like a weekly focused money strategy. I wish I had all this stuff in front of me, right? But like I have Mondays, I have a day that I do certain things. Tuesday, I have a day I do certain things. That type of thing. So let's say it's Wednesday and I'm all over the place and I need to get myself back to focus. I'll go, okay, it's Wednesday. What am I really supposed to be doing today? Okay, Wednesday is my direct selling day. That's the day I go live. That's the day I'm really posting about my product and I'm really selling directly. I'm going in the messenger, commenting on people, things like that. I'm really directly talking to my customers on Wednesday, like that. So it really do help me with that. So that's kind of how I can already kind of say what my offers are and things like that. But so it really the mystery jar. So that helps. How that idea came about was um, I have all this extra jewelry. So we went viral back in, we had a bracelet go viral back in November. So the whole month of November the was crazy. It was crazy. We had like this bracelet go viral. I was so excited. And I mean I'm still excited about it, but it was a lot of work. So like I had to pretty much put like all other orders and stuff on hold and get these bracelet orders out because it was like over 3,000 orders. So once we come out of that, I had like all these. I had the hire beaters to come and help me make the orders out. So I had like two beaters left after all of that, and so I just had them make my jewelry for me. Like we were done with the bracelets, and they still wanted to like work, and I still wanted them to work. So I had them make a whole bunch of waist beads and bracelets and stuff for me. So I still have them. It's like 100. I know I have like 100 pieces, but they're not consistent pieces. It's like three of this, three of that, like that. So it's hard to sell. Like if I had like 100 of the same ones, and I could just remarket that one thing. Yes, I am on TikTok. That's how I went viral on TikTok. I loved it. I have not. I need to get back. After that, I was so overwhelmed. Like I have not been consistent back on TikTok since because it was so overwhelming. Like with all the orders, all the comments, then getting the order shipped out, then the chargebacks, the refunds. I was on Etsy, which I regret sending them to my Etsy shop. I wish I would have sent them to my regular website because now my Etsy shop is shut down because it was so overwhelmed trying to get all the orders out. I messed up how I processed the orders, um, and I didn't do it right. But anyway, y'all went viral over there and got really, like I said, I had those girls help me with the beads. So I have like all this extra beads. I didn't know how to sell them. So I asked ChatGPT, hey, what should I do with all these? And they gave me some ideas. And like one of them was to like do the mystery jars. I'm going to follow you over there, here, and from other channel. Yes, please, and I'll do the same. If you have one, I'll follow you back. You can follow me on TikTok. It's B&B Waist Beads. I think you can type in Beaded and Balanced, but you'll see my little purple logo, and it's like B&B underscore Waist Beads on TikTok. Um, yeah, I wish I had my little iPad. I gotta be prepared next time I go live because I don't have nothing. But you can follow me there, and I'll follow you back. I'm on all Instagram as well. Instagram and Facebook was my first two social media platforms that I started making money on. Um, so you can follow me on Instagram there. Where B N B the letter N B
So like beads.
as in boy, N as in Nancy, B as in boy. So we sold the bracelet. I'm gonna tell you guys the story about how that happened. Okay, thank you, Marvelous Beauty Channel. My name is Alicia, by the way, and so getting all those orders out was crazy, but we got them out. Etsy shop got shut down because it was so many orders, and I actually was shipping out late. So like my whole shipping percentage went down, and I was at the time working on building it. It was like almost at 100%, and then we went viral, got all those orders, and messed up my Etsy shop. So doing the jewelry jar. So that's what I did. I asked ChatGPT. I was like, what can I do? So it was giving me like ideas on products I can create. and the products it gives me is aligned with my marketing, because I also gave it my let me tell you what this thing is called. It's my business marketing strategy, but it's another name for it. It's another name, and I'm about to tell you because I keep why I can't get the name right. My daughter, my oldest daughter, she has a company where she does digital. She does digital design. She does like people's branding, and she does people's websites. Why can I think today like nothing? So she does help people like get their branding together, create their website. She does all of that. So she helped me. She did like my branding and things like that for me a few years ago. So she was the one that kind of helped me understand that part of the branding and the marketing. So she created one for me, and it's a name for it. And I suggest all y'all, if you have a business, you should definitely have one. I'm gonna tell you what it's called in the chat. I need to go to Google Docs. Google Docs.
It's on the tip of my tongue. Brand strategy.
I may have said that. So okay, so I have like my brand strategy, and in the brand strategy is the marketing in it as well. So like, let me show you around and show you guys. So like, this is just the one. I think this is it. So I have my tagline, so I know what and it's balance the goddess within. And my daughter they came up with that. And then I have a brand story, and this is like my story, my mission. Oh, one second, y'all, one second. So I have my mission here, my mission statement, vision statement, core values. And see, I use all of this to go back to making sure, like when I'm creating products or creating content, that I'm using all of these core values as empowerment, nurture, authenticity, community balance. We have our unique value proposition, and then more core values. Maybe that's repeated. Okay, it's repeating. Okay, then we have our brand personality, which is important. So like, um, our voice. So when we're writing content, our voice is empowering. It's nurturing. It's authentic. We have a tone. The tone is warm, inviting, supportive. So when I'm writing content, I'm making sure that it exudes all of this. And also when I'm talking to Chat GPT and I'm saying, "Hey Chat, can you help me create this?" They have this whole brand personality, so then they already make it a warm tone with an empowering voice. So that when they create the content, they know that. And then our target audience. Down here we have pain points, which is important. So like the pain points of my customers, things like that. So like I have a wellness warrior, a soulful person, a spiritual seeker person. So it helps me learning and knowing this helps me create better products that are actually going to sell. So like ChatGPT, they have all that information. I just went ahead and like copied and pasted. Like here, my brand personality. From now on, can you create stuff for me? Can you make sure that it fits my brand personality? And they already content and create better products that's going to actually sell. Because now that I'm not on Etsy anymore, I don't have that extra backing to get orders. Like I was on Etsy for 6 or 7 years. The first year was really slow, but after the second year, we took off and we was getting orders all the time. So now that I don't have that, and I really don't wish to go back to it, like I was I could have probably bought it, but I was kind of over it. It was like becoming stressful to be Etsy. It was like a lot. So I missed it, but I'm really working hard on creating income without having to use Etsy. Yeah, I gotta get better with her. Girl, you can just ask Chat GPT to write you one, and then you can just tweak it You know, of course you want to go back in and reread it, but you can ask ChatGPT and they'll write all that stuff that I just did. ChatGPT can write it for you. My daughter, they actually just did it for me, and I actually went back in and have them. What my daughter did, I had ChatGPT kind of revamp it for me a little bit to help me. So it's really helping me stay focused. Like now, um, I even have a list. ChatGPT gave me a list of ideal customers. So like my ideal customers, and it broke it into different groups of wellness, healing professionals. Okay, let me just read you what it says. It says, your ideal customers are drawn to careers that align with their values of balance, self-care, creativity, and personal growth. Many of them work in fields that allow them to help others express themselves or embrace a holistic lifestyle. Here are some career paths that would be popular among them. And then it says wellness and healing professions, which is like a yoga instructor, a meditation coach, acupuncturist, creativity and artistic fields like jewelry makers, crafters, writers, poets, musicians, sound healers, personal development people like life coaches, spiritual guides and motivational speakers. These are the people who are my audience, or the people who would probably buy my product. Health and fitness, or personal trainer, entrepreneurial careers, small business owners, social workers, and so on. So it gave me like a list. So I think it'll help me. Then I want to go and find out, okay, where do these people work? Where do these people eat? Where do these people, go to the gym? What kind of clothes do they wear? You want to like really know who your people are, so then you're able to create for them stuff that they want and need in their life. So then your product becomes almost a necessity versus a um, just a want, or it's a need. They'll need that. They need that waist speed so they can balance their energy so they can get up and go to work in the morning. They need that jar because they've been so depressed and they can't even they're so mean to everybody, and they really need that mystery jar to kind of help them, add a little light to their life or whatever, or their friends, they so thoughtful and their friends pet passed away and they want to get them a bracelet made with the pet's name. You know what I'm saying? So knowing all that information about who your people are is what really can get you where you need to be in your business. And so ChatGPT has really been helping me. It's like I knew all of this, but what that does for me is just help me get it, put it all together so that I can use the information wisely. Okay. I done stopped making the jewelry and just start talking about. I love talking about business marketing. I'm just stop talking. So let me get that together because this is gonna be pretty though when I'm done. But anyway, y'all. With that being said, that's where I'm at now. I'm still all over the place, but at least I'm better than what I would have been. You know. And what I'm doing now is really just trying to create an income without having to use Etsy. And not being so stressed out about Etsy. Etsy was stressful for me. Alright, now what I'm about to do. So right now, I'm not even halfway done with the weight feed. But I hope you guys are enjoying my content. And me too, girl. I'm all over the place. I don't know if I'm going left or right. Some days I don't want to learn. Some days I want to do this and I need to get it together because I'm to be thankful. Yeah, I don't know. Now I wanted because when I first started, it was just different. When I first started, I was way more. I'm still passionate about it, but it was just different. And so I want to get that feeling how I felt when I first started. Like, just, I don't know. Life happens. Like, I'm not the same person as I was dang near 8 years ago when I started. So, and I also want to do some different things, too. Like, I want another stream of income. And that's not even have to do with my being a balance. Like, I don't know. I'm just at a place to where I kind of want things automated. Like, I still want to do this, but I need to get it calmer and a little bit more automated and a little bit more structured so I can go do other things too. You know, like I can't really right now afford for me to be all over the place and do things. Like I need to really like, okay, Monday, Wednesday, Friday I do this business and that's it. Like I really got to get, and it really, I think it's more about me being disciplined than about my business. Like I just really need to become a little bit more disciplined in general. And I'm just not, like I want to be, but I'm all over the place because I'm a mom, business, I have other things going on, so I'm really working on that. And that's where the intermittent fasting comes in. I had mentioned earlier where I'm doing intermittent fasting. That is for weight loss, but it's also to help me become more disciplined because one of the most things that I'm not disciplined about is food. I am a foodie. I'm just so tired by the time I get off work. Yes, I feel you. I'm definitely a foodie. So like, if I can discipline myself with food, then I can discipline myself from other things as well. Let me put some clear in this. So I'm working on the discipline with the food and just in life general so that I can do all the other things that I want to do in my life. Because like I hit 40, so it's like, okay, it's almost just kind of like, oh God. I mean, of course I still have time, but there were certain things that I said I was going to do by 40, and I'm like nowhere near them. So it's like, all right, I got to really get myself together so I can have the time and the energy to do things. Because if I have the time, then I don't have the energy, and if I have the energy, then I don't have the time, and I'm tired of it. I started fasting too for the same, yes, and so I'm just really working on my discipline. Now I've been seeing on YouTube people been doing like this 75 hard challenge. I have no idea what it is. Let me look it up now. But I know it's something that requires some discipline and focus, and it's like I need something where I have to tell my kids no, everybody get knows because I have to do this, you know. Because right now I feel just kind of like a robot doing the same thing over top the kids. I'll take the kids, pick them up, take them to work, clean up, you know, go on Instagram, get on YouTube, and you know, I'm like I'm a robot. So like I need something. Because I thought I was gonna be able to get out kind of on vacation, but have not. That hasn't happened yet. So, all right. So what is the 75 hard? Y'all know what it is? What is the 75 hard challenge? Hard. Somebody say diet. Is it a challenge or a diet? Okay, here 75. Okay. Queen, I'm about to be 48, and I'm like I got 2 years to get myself together. Okay. It's kind of like it's time to. What are we doing? So I really, really, really want the discipline. Like I've been struggling with it all my life, but like now it's like my kids are old enough they can sustain themselves. Like they're not babies anymore, and it's really time to get to me. And so now it's about me getting out of this whole um, routine as a mom. Like I feel like I still act like a mom who has 8 and 9 and 10-year olds, but I don't. I have they're older, so it's certain things that I just have to get out of doing. So yes, okay. The 75 hard challenge is a 75-day program to build mental toughness and discipline, incorporating physical and mental challenges. Participants commit to a strict set of daily tasks, including two 45-minute workouts, adhering to a specific diet with no cheat meals or alcohol, drinking a gallon of water, reading 10 pages of nonfiction books, and taking a progress picture every day. The goal is to build resilience and develop new hard habits by consistently completing these tasks without any breaks. Ooh. Key aspects of the 75 hard day challenge: mental toughness. The challenge is primarily focused on mental discipline and resilience, not just physical results. Daily tasks: participants must complete a set of daily tasks including nutrition, exercise, breathing, and water intake without fail. No exceptions. The challenge emphasizes no cheat meals, no alcohol, no missed days. If a task is missed, the participant must restart the challenge from day one. Wow. Progress tracking. Track daily progress pictures. Track taking, Lord, y'all, I can't even read. Taking daily progress pictures help participants track their journey and celebrate their achievements. structured diet. Participants choose a diet plan of their choice, but must adhere to it strictly with no cheat meals or alcohol. Dual workouts. Two 45-minute workouts are required daily with at least one workout taking place outdoors. Oh, Lord, what's rain and shine, right? Hydration. Drinking a gallon of water is a key requirement to physical and mental performance facts. Self-improvement reading. Reading 10 pages of a nonfiction self-improvement book is meant to foster personal growth and development. Okay, it's a book. First, the brown review. Okay, so that's a 75 hard challenge. Ooh, I mean, it's not a lot, actually, but it's like that would take up a lot of your day. Like if you work or whatever you do, you got to fit all that in. Oh, but in 75 days, you ain't gonna have time to do nothing but get better. Because by the time you get all that in and do your regular stuff, I mean, so, whew, could I do this? I could. My workouts would be, I probably would just do two 45-minute walks. I have a walking pad, but I lost the remote. So now I'm going to have to buy another one because I can't find a replacement. Um, so I could do the structured diet. I would just continue to do my intermittent fasting. I would do two 45-minute walks a day. If I have to just get on my treadmill, cool. If I have to just do whatever, I'm going to do it. Um, Gallon of water. I have struggled with drinking a gallon of water, but I really need to. Like, I really have not even had any water yet today, but like a sip. So like, I really need that. 10 pages of reading. I really want that in my life. Like, I want to do that. Now I would just do Audible or something like that to get in my 10 pages if I need to. I listen to it in the car driving. Progress. Taking a picture a day, I would struggle with that, remembering to take my picture every day. But actually, like, I feel like that I think the whole part is just discipline and doing it, regardless. Like, if you miss, you have to start over. It's really a lot of self-discipline because if you don't have anybody there saying up, you got to start a day. You have to make yourself do it. And I think that's the important part. Anything else I missed that's not mental toughness, daily tasks? I feel like I could do it. I feel like I could do it. Now I feel like a way to really be good is if you had somebody, an accountability partner, or somebody to do it with. Because back in 2017, I lost like 50 pounds, and I feel like one of the keys that really helped me jumpstart was that I did it with a coworker. I used to work for Head Start, and we taught preschool, and so my other teacher that I was working with, we did it together. So since we worked together all through the day, we brought our lunches together. We had like a certain lunch that we would eat. We did Weight Watchers. Like, it was really fun to do it with her every day. We would check our progress. Like, girl, how did you do last night? Did you eat or whatever? So I think an accountability, doing this with somebody would be wonderful. But that's not always um, going to, like, that's not always possible to get somebody to do it with. So, like, having just things set in place to make sure that you get it done is important. Like I said, making sure that I have my walking pad and, like, and then one of them has to be outdoors. Oh, so that's going to be a struggle. Like, whether it's raining or not, making sure you go. So, can I do 45 minutes outdoors? Can be on your porch doing jumping jacks, going up and down the steps for 45 minutes. Like, I feel like that I could really do this. I really want to start. Yeah, knowing what you're going to do and how you're going to do it beforehand, so you don't have any mishaps. So okay, if it's rain, you gotta have your poncho. Is that what it's called, a poncho? Or a raincoat or something, like, you know, if you're gonna do your walk in the rain, be ready for it. Um, like, I already do intermittent fasting, so it really would be hard for me. I would just make sure that I would have to be real. Right now, I'm not doing it strictly. Like, I'm not strict on myself as I should be. I'm just making sure that I don't eat till like 11, 12, and then I try to cut my eating off by 6. Like, I'm not like, okay, it's 12, 11:65, I'm about to start. Like, I'm not on it like that. I think it's just because I've been doing it for so long. I work in a school too, so it was hard for me to complete it because of my schedule, yes. It is a lifestyle change completely. Like it has to be after you do it. Intermittent fasting is, but the 75 hard challenge, I feel like that after 75 days is what that 2 months and some change, 2.5 months. So it's definitely something to do. Now when I did it in school, I had to pack my lunch. I had to pack my food, and then I also was doing Weight Watchers, losing weight. So like after doing Weight Watchers for a few weeks, I pretty much was eating the same food. So about a few after about a few weeks of doing Weight Watchers, I was eating the same thing. So I just knew what to pack and what foods I needed to eat, and I was just packing my lunch and trying. And then it was all about what I was eating too, not how much of it. I think portion. So like I was making sure I was packing food that was good for me, or and like high in protein and stuff like that. So I wouldn't be tempted to like get a snack or get some food at the vending machine or something like that. And coming home and then making sure I got my steps in, which I'm struggling with that now. Getting my steps in, I have since we moved, I have not been getting my steps, and I have tried to like walk the block a couple of times with the new neighborhood. So I'm still getting used to that, and then my treadmill is not working, so I'm really gotta like this week coming up today Sunday. I'm really gonna have to force myself to like get out there and get my steps in. So getting my steps in and making sure that I'm not overeating was is key. Now I'm just doing intermittent fasting, and I'm just making sure I'm done eating by 5. I ain't got time for like all the extra stuff to stop eating by 5. So I think I want to do the 75 hard challenge. When I'm gonna start is the question. When I'm gonna start is the question. Y'all, I'm not nowhere near done. I think I just need to get on here and chit chat and talk. I really love to talk about this type of stuff. Past the meeting, I love to talk about how I to help people in their business and myself in my business, and I love to talk about like leveling up, where we can have to level up and be better. And I can talk about this all day long because that's literally like my life. Like all I do is like, what can I? How can we eat better? What, that's like I've always been like that. It's just kind of like a self-help person. So even like reading a self-help book, that would be no problem because I probably have some in my Audible that I haven't even read, and I probably got regular ones in there on the shelf that I haven't read in years. So, I did this twice. So yeah, so I am definitely thankful though. I'm about to I need to get off of here soon because I need to really get focused and get some of these views made. And I'm learning that going live and me making these, I think I maybe just need to go live and just chit chat and talk and not work on my jewelry because I never get the jewelry done when I'm on the live. I always end up finishing it later, and I always just start talking or whatever. But I appreciate you guys hanging in there with me and talking to me. I am excited about. Um, oh, that's supposed to be gold. I am excited about me.
I know.
Are you watching me on the TV? I love watching my favorite people on the TV. I feel so like it feels so interesting. And so I feel weird knowing that I'm like on your TV right now. Hey, Alicia, hey. But yeah, I definitely am just trying to get better, y'all. So I have been doing YouTube a lot more. So like the social media platforms that I'm really working on right now is the YouTube and Instagram. Instagram has been, like I said, that was like the first one where I really started growing in my business. Facebook as well, but Facebook is like family, friends, things like that. But Instagram is where I like knew that it was people that actually like my product and not just my family and friends or the people who know me. So right now I'm working on YouTube, Instagram, and also I'm working on Pinterest. I've had a Pinterest for years. I get a lot of views on Pinterest, but not a lot of clicks when people actually going to buy. So I get a lot of clicks, which brings a lot of traction to my website, but it's not a lot of, oh, let me go over here and buy this. So that's what I'm trying to figure out on Pinterest is how to do that. YouTube is just because I like the long, um, what's not the longevity, but it's another word. So like for example, some of my YouTube videos that I got the most views on is the ones that I did 5 or 6 years ago. So like your videos is a word that I cannot figure out what it is right now. They stay on, they last forever. So not long form content. Long form content is like this, where I'm like I've been on here 110 minutes, but it's called not grandfather. It's a name. It'll come to me in a minute. But so like, okay, let me give you an example. If you go on Instagram and you post, you put your little reel up, it's really cute. People are only gonna be able to see that for like a day or two. Evergreen, thank you. Thank you. Evergreen content. People will only be able to see that for a couple days and then it's gone. Well, on YouTube, the content is evergreen. If you looking up how to stream, because one of my most popular ones was like how to tie it or adjust the string, like how to readjust your stretch cord weight feed to retie it. So in the next 5 years, as long as it's still the same, you'll be able to find that content if you're looking for it on YouTube for me, no matter how. You won't get lost in the algorithm like it does on Facebook and Instagram. And so same for Pinterest. Everything on there is evergreen. Like my most popular pins are stuff that I did 5 or 6 years ago. And they still get likes and views and comments all the time. And it's stuff that I did years ago. So like I don't be upset. Like if I post something and it's not really doing good right now, I still have time to watch it grow. So I've been focusing on those versus Facebook and Instagram. I am on Instagram. And another thing I've been doing is scheduling my content so that it doesn't it's not stressing me the hell out every day trying to get on and post. So like now on Instagram, I have my content scheduled out for the next probably 3 or 4 days. I need to get in probably tomorrow and take about 2 or 3 hours and schedule more content. Same for YouTube. If the shorts, if you can see in my shorts, they're scheduled out a week in advance. So sometimes I don't forgot exactly what I done, what I had posted. I have to go watch too and see what I said I was going to post. So that has been helping me a lot. My goal is 30 days worth of content in advance posted. It's just been hard for me to sit down and get that much content done. I want to teach my daughter how to do it so she can help me post stuff and just kind of give her what I need to find, like, I think you can use like Trello or some type of web, I forgot what it is. I probably can use Canva too, where all she got to do is go on, see what the video is, and the caption, everything is ready for her. All she got to do is post it. So I don't have to do it or hire somebody else from like Upwork or somebody to go in and post all of my content. Have ChatGPT help me make sure all of my content has call to action. It has all of my words, my keywords in there, everything, so that the posts are actually working for me when they do schedule out and post, and have somebody else post for me ahead of time. Because so that's my goal. So then I can actually enjoy. So with this business, that's why I said earlier when I wanted to get my business more automated, so I could work on other things. So if all of my posts are automated for the next 30 days, then I could go work on another business, or I could go in there and clean up, and I don't have to really worry about spending 3 hours every day posting on Instagram. So that's what I want to do. So even if I have to take a few $100s or whatever and pay somebody to do that, to me it'll be worth it because I ain't got to do it. And hopefully if I strategically create the post the right way with the right call to action, it'll also be giving me money. So I'm working on that too, y'all. That's something big I'm working on, is scheduling out content, y'all. And I hope that you can do the same for you, because you can still do your business and enjoy life and enjoy what you're doing. It's ways to do it, and that's how like you see the other creators probably like, well, how are they getting all this done? Because they probably have figured out something. They figured out something that's going to help them to make more money. So I can talk all day about this. I can talk all day. But let me show you how much we got done so far. I'm not, I don't really know where I'm going with this. I'm just freestyling it. I think this is just about to be one way feed, and I'm just gonna make this one way feed and not try to make two like I had planned. Because right now, and I'm just about to, because I'm running out of pearls. I'm running out of these pearls, so I'm just about to just freestyle, add a gold bead in between each one that's in here, and then when I get to the end, I'll worry about it because I'm overthinking it. What in the world did I just do? Okay, I thought I was doing something. So yeah, overthinking is something that I tend to do and I'm really working on. And that's how affirmations really help me from stop me from overthinking. Actually repeating affirmations in my head and out loud helps me from overthinking. Because at this point, I can kind of pinpoint when I'm doing it. You know, when I want to get out of something that I don't want to do, or just the overthinking thing. And the problem is not the overthinking; it's the imposter syndrome that comes along with it. For me, you know, I will overthink it, and then I'll talk myself into not doing it. And then I'll probably have been so far ahead in life and the goals that I wanted to do if I wasn't doing that. So I really like to use affirmations to kind of help me get my thoughts back into check. But that's all it is. It's just something that I've done to learn over the years, and I gotta work on it. Thank you. It's definitely good. So what I'm gonna do with these is what I want to do is do some custom orders. Like I haven't done custom orders. When I first started, that's how I really got started. I would make custom orders, post it on I would make an order, post it, and sell it. And then what happened was, over time I learned that I would post it on Etsy for one. And so on Etsy, what I realized that after it would sell, I would renew it, the listing, it would post up again, and then it would sell again. And so what I realized is that certain designs were more popular than certain designs. So after a couple years, I stopped doing so many custom pieces, and I was just remaking the same pieces over and over because it kept selling. So I got out of doing custom orders, and I was just, remaking the same designs on my shop that people was buying. So now, and that's really the best way to do it is to find out the pieces that people like, and just resell that over and over again versus doing custom pieces. Because when you do custom pieces, you gotta have different kind of beads, and it can definitely be more, um, cost more money. So, but now that I'm going to custom pieces, and I'm happy. This is my happy place doing the custom pieces because, like, the monotony of making the same thing over and over again I'm tired of it. So, like, this is where I want to be is just creating and happy and posting my art and people buying it, making money, and just enjoying what I'm doing and not just being like so stressed out about making money and things. I want to get back to the joy of this. So I'm happy like to be able to do this. So yesterday when I got to the flea market, I wasn't even really thinking about buying beads, but when I saw the beads, I was excited to get them and come home and work. I could not wait like to get where I'm at now to make these. Like I was trying to get to this yesterday and I just didn't have time. So like it was just everything to me right now to be doing it, just creating, soothing my brain and my mind and just creating and not like trying to make 15 orders shipped out real quick so that if you don't shut my shop down or the customer don't cuss me out or all of that. Like I don't want to do that anymore. I'm tired of that. So I'm in a happy place right now, y'all, for sure. And if there's anything left over, which I don't think it's going to be, I can make a bracelet with. But I really think, I don't even know if it's going to be enough. At this point, I'm like, do I need to run there and go grab some more pearls that I already have in there to make this? And then I also wanted to be a designer. Think about a waist bead. So at first I used to just make waist beads, one long strand or something. But now that I design them, I know that, there's a front part of the waist bead, there's a side part, and then there's a back part. So like, it could just be a freestyle, but for me, I'm like, okay, we get to the middle. What do I want the middle to look like? Do I want to add a charm? Because if this is going to be just 60 inches, I'll put my middle a lot of time at about 25 inches. And then, because it's hard to do a middle because they're going to adjust it, so they would have to kind of turn it and fix it to the middle. I hope I'm making sense to you guys. So now that I'm getting closer to probably 25 inches, I'm thinking about the whole strand, and do I want it to be like just a freestyle whole strand, or do I actually want to design it where there's a middle piece? And at this point, I'm just going to design it freestyle because I don't feel like going through all that and how it's going to have to turn out. I'm also about to pour these out and just start really beating a little faster. I have been on here 120 minutes. That's 2 hours. But I'm definitely been enjoying myself. I hope you guys are enjoying the content. Thank you guys. If you haven't already followed me, you can give me a follow. I'm almost at 460 subscribers. I'm like 459. The goal right now is 500 subscribers. The goal before was like 450. So I met my goal, and I'm over my 450 goal. So next is 500 subscribers. So just thank you guys for following me and watching my content. I am doing a giveaway, guys, as well on my website. If you go to my website, beadedbalanced.com, there is a giveaway pop up. It'll pop up. It's the second pop up. After about 30 seconds, it'll pop up, and you can just sign up for the giveaway. But the thing about it is, which I've been having trouble, is people will sign up for the giveaway, but you actually have to go into your email and like confirm, so you can get actually added to the list. So people are not going to the confirmation email and actually confirming. So the giveaway is still going on because I don't have enough people on the list. So you can sign up for that giveaway if you just go to my website. I think the first pop-up will be like that 7-day attention challenge. That'll go away, or you can click off of that. And then if you wait a few more seconds, maybe like 20 seconds, the giveaway one will pop up, and you can just sign up. And just be sure to go check your spam folder for that confirmation if it doesn't come up. And you can get added to the giveaway. I would like to get through the giveaway. We're going to do May, and I'm going to really work on making sure people, when they sign up, that they're actually going and confirming them so they can actually get put on the list. So I am doing a giveaway for a waist bead. Let me see if I can show you guys what it looks like on my website. Is my laptop still on? So let's go. Alright, 75 hard challenge. We have to beat it in balance. This is it right here. Beadedbalanced.com. So the first thing you'll see is that this is a 7-day attention challenge that you get. Um, Join our transformative 7-day journey with the free gift and powerful tools to align your energy, manifest your dreams. You buy a mystery jewelry bag and you get access to the challenge. And now the bag is a jar. It's a mystery jar, so I gotta go change that. So anyway, you click off of this, and then you just scroll through, and then soon the other one should pop up. And so we have Beaded and Balanced. We have Beaded is our jewelry, Balanced is our self-care products like the black soap and the the oils and the scrubs and the herbs that we sell. Right now, we don't have a lot of. I'm working on a few new products, but pretty much we do have our body oils. You can get the spiritual bath, and I think that's it for now until I add more on here. But I am working out. I am working on a few other things as well. Where is the pop-up at? And my daughter did this website, y'all. I love this website. So I don't know where I don't think I took it out. I may have took it off, but I feel like I haven't because um oh, I can show you guys the where could it be? Let me go. I can show you guys the jar. Lord, I don't even know how to go through. Okay, the jar should be under. Let me just go to shop beads. There's the jar. Y'all, I could go upstairs and show you the jar too. I should, and then I can use this. I don't know if you can save this like you do on TikTok, where you can save your live and reuse, repurpose it. But that's the jar. And then the contents inside the jar. I still do not see the pop-up. I don't think I took it off, but I just seen it the other day. Oh, I know what. Okay. It's probably not going to pop up because I have it set up to where if you, like I already have, like if it pops up one time and you go back to the website, it's not going to pop up again. So you don't get bombarded with that same thing. So I'm thinking that it's not coming up because I've already seen it. So I need to add something there. So anyway, so if you guys, oh yes, I love the jar. That's another product that I'm excited about. Like so, oh my God, look at the baby. I just missed some. There's baby birds. You can hear them in the house. It's a nest somewhere, and you can hear them. They were just like up there. Anyway, so the jar was like, I was like, okay, because I'm like, kind of getting bored. So I'm like, I want to be able to make products that I love making, so I can get back into being passionate about what I do. And one thing I've always wanted to do was a jar. Like didn't want to do a jewelry jar. I wanted to do, like an affirmation jar where you buy it and every day you pull out an affirmation, or every day you pull out a ritual just to help you stay focused on your spiritual journey. So I had been wanting to do that, and I just hadn't thought about it lately. And then I was looking up some ideas, and I wanted to be crafty, and I had these jars that I had bought really was for me to make some overnight oats in, and they were still up in there. I hadn't made no overnight oats yet. And I was like, let me go ahead and use this jar and make a jar. So I went and got some little glitter paint from Walmart. Went up in, I ordered some stickers somewhere, and I just started painting jars last weekend. Painted, and then she was glittering the stickers. And then I had this ribbon already. This is like my brand color ribbon. And then I went to Dollar Tree and got some confetti to fill it up in. And then, so in the jar, you get jewelry. It's like 3 or 4 pieces of jewelry. You also get, and the first 5 jars is a free gift inside. And there's also like a whole bunch of stickers, a whole bunch of affirmation cards, a whole bunch of rituals you pull out. Let me see if you can see the video here. Probably gonna be fast. Let me see if the video actually works. Why is this video not showing on my website? Okay, there we go. There's a ritual. Got the gift. More stickers, affirmation cards, jewelry. You get like a waist bead, charm bracelets, more rituals, and a necklace. A little intention tea light candle. Special note from me. And so you get the jar. So I've been so excited. Girl, I'm telling you, I just made an affirmation deck of cards. Yay! How did you make them? Did you like make them yourself? Like, did you just get like a empty deck and like make some, or did you like print them? But yeah, the jar is something I've been wanting to do for a while. So since I'm excited about it, I'm like, let me do, because you can sell things easier than what you love and you're excited about. So like that's why I started doing waist beads, because I was so overly passionate about the waist beads that I knew that was my product. I had been looking for a business to start. Before I started my business, I knew I wanted to start a business, but I couldn't find a product that I really could really market and sell and be honest about. Like I couldn't. So once I found out about waist beads, I knew that this was my product to sell, because I was so and still to this day am passionate about it. Look at the baby birds. Hey y'all. Y'all been hearing y'all up in the house. Then y'all out here. So yeah, you can sell something that you're passionate about. So I wrote all the affirmations, did all the graphics, and been printing them. Okay, that's what's up. I've been using Canva too for mine as well. But so that's how I get everything jar, which I'm happy about. And yeah, ooh, you got a reverse. Okay, you go, girl. Oh, I need one of them. I need one of them. I need one of them. But I'm guessing that's why the pop up did. But that's my jar. I love the jar. That's really been something I've been enjoying doing and making. Like I said, I feel like that they're gonna sell because I love them so much. It's like I know they're gonna sell. I'm gonna make 20, no 10. I got 5 made now. Today I would like to finish the other 5, but I think I'm gonna have my daughters paint the other 5 and have them like do it, so they'll know how to do it for the next batch that I'm gonna make. The next batch are gonna be different. I may paint it different, put different stuff in it, but I just want to see if I can get rid of the first 10 at $25 each. And so once I get the next 5 made, the next couple of days, I'm really gonna be pushing to sell. I'm gonna post them everywhere. I'm posting them on Facebook Marketplace. I'm posting them on Instagram. I'm posting them on Pinterest. I'm really going to be pushing the jars to try to get the 10 sold. I'm really going to set a goal for myself to sell them, regardless. You know, hit up my people that always buy from me, and really get focused on like directly selling my stuff. So I'm really excited about that. I was getting to something about that. Wow, how did I end up on the jars on this website looking for the freebie? But yeah, I think you guys will see it if you go. You can do the freebie. I do have that going on. And FYI, if you're a business, I use my emails are automated now. That's another business strategy that I did not bring up that's really big is my email list. I've been really trying to focus on selling on my email list. Before I go post on Instagram, I make sure I go post to my email list. Before I go like on Facebook and type something, I make sure I go post to my email list. So I've really been using my email list. I have everything automated now on there. So like I have my abandoned cart. Let me go and see what I after you I have. I have my abandoned cart on there. Um, I also have like if you go on and put, let's say if you sign up for the, what is it? I have a lot of automated stuff now, and I'm excited about it, y'all, for real. One is because it took me forever to do it, to create, to go in there and create the email. ChatGPT did help me write up a lot of my emails, but I did go in and like tweak them and twerk them the way, to word them the way I wanted them to say. But that wasn't the hard part. The hard part was actually like creating the flows on the email flow. So the flow is like you get one email, and then the next day you'll get another email after that, and then you'll get it's like a whole little series of emails. But to create the series on here was hard. I mean, it wasn't that hard, but it was time consuming. So like I have an abandoned cart email flow. I have a welcome. So like if you join my email list, there's a whole series of emails that you'll get for like a week welcoming me, of me welcoming you to the email list, and just you'll learn about the business. Then I have like a flow. So if you buy like my um, self-care ritual book, then you'll get a flow of emails about that. So I have that automated. What's not automated is like my campaigns, which is just me updating you on what's going on. Hey y'all, we got this new jar coming out next week. Make sure you get on the list, whatever, right? That's a campaign, and that's where we don't have them automated, but they're scheduled out. I'm teaching my youngest daughter how to use the website. It's called We Use Clavia. to do our emails. So I'm teaching her how to go in and schedule all of our campaigns. So right now we have a newsletter going out every Friday. So she has them planned out, I think, for the next 3 weeks. So anyway, that's what we're doing is making sure that everything is as automated as it can, so I can work on other things and maybe just get back to enjoy creating. Even if I'm not working on other businesses or other projects, I can just make jewelry and not have to worry about, oh, I gotta go post on Instagram or I gotta go and check the email. Oh, we're gonna have to talk. Yes, ma'am. Let me know if you have any you want to talk, girl. You can email me. You can email me, girl. Chat GPT help me. I literally, okay, well, I did take a course. At the beginning of the year, another thing I wanted to do was like buy a class or something to help me in my business. So I took a course, and the course was self-paced, but it did say that like Clavio was one of the best ones to use. But after that, I mean, the course did give you some step by step, but it was still, I was lost. So I literally had just went to Chat GPT and was like, it gives me step by step on what to do in Clavio. I'm like, hey, Chat, hey, I'm trying to create this flow in Clavio. I made sure I told it it was Clavio. I made sure exactly what I wanted it to do, and it really just gave me step by step. But it still was a time. It still took time and energy to learn it, and it was a learning curve. So once I learned it, I went ahead and taught my daughter real quick because she's younger. She probably just that couple times she's been on it, she probably already know more than me. So I'm teaching her how to do that as well, and it really does help. Like right now, I've been building a list every year, so I have like over it's like 130 people on there. But everybody's not active though. Maybe like everybody's not an active member on the list though. But I do have 130 people on the list, so I've been building that. Etsy actually helped me build that for real. Yep. So I've taught her how to do it. I gave her a quick crash course and made sure she fed it back to me of what she needed to do. She went up there and did it, and so now she can go in when I need stuff, my email schedule. I'll just give her. I have her a Google Doc where we both share. So any information I need her to do, I'll put it in the Google Doc, so she can just pull it up on her laptop. We both can look at it at the same time. All she got to do is copy paste what I put in the Google Doc over to the Clavio and go in and add my links and pictures that I need her to add, and then she can do that. So the time for me is just really going and creating the Google Doc and making sure all the information is accurate that she put. And I don't have her schedule yet. I just have her go in and save it as a draft, and then I'll go back and double check, and then I'll schedule it. But soon, when she gets good enough, I'll have her schedule it. Once I know for sure that she know what she's doing, then that's one less thing I have to do. Plus, that'll be a good for her because she's learned a skill that, like, these are the new skills that the trade skills that people need to know is like how to like do this type of stuff. So she'll be able to work for her own business. Maybe she can continue to work for our business, or she can be able to and do like be a virtual assistant for another business. So she's taking these skills that she's learning, and she'll be able to monetize off of them as well. So I want her to learn that. And she's my baby, like my my her sister who's 16. They're a year apart. She's the artsy. She's the cosmetologist. She likes to cook and clean, and that's her thing. But this my youngest daughter. She's more techy. Like this is the type of thing that I feel like she's really good at anyway. Like when they were younger, I kind of assessed like what type of jobs they probably would do when they were younger, based on what they like to do, and I'm almost on point. Like I said, Millie is real tech. She liked it. She was the Lego queen. You could give her a paper clip, a Lego, a piece of paper, and a crayon, and she would like make something out of it. Like she was like, look, mommy, I made a car out of like this paper. She was that child, and like so right now, as she's 15, and so she makes straight A's. She's um, she's a musician. She likes to play. She's a really good flutist. Right now, she wants to learn how to play the guitar and the piano. And she's in the band, marching band. So, um, like and she's also my main person. Like she's my second in command in business. She can create all the jewelry, or most of the jewelry, not most, but a lot of the jewelry that she designed are the best-selling pieces. Um, so like this is her forte anyway, and she's also just kind of real. Um, what's the word? Not shy, but she don't like to be out. Like my 16-year-old, she out, she at the games, she's the social butterfly. And my youngest, she's not. She's in the house, she's a gamer. You know what I'm saying? So like this type of work would be something she would be good at because she don't have to go be around a lot of people because she don't like to be around a lot of people. My other daughter, who's a cosmetologist, she's a social butterfly. She likes to be around people. She's sweet and all of that. So like it's so funny how I kind of knew what they were gonna, how they were gonna be. My son, he is 19. That's I don't even know right now about him. I don't even know because he's 19 and he's in college, and I don't even know what to say about him. He's a great kid though. He's just 19. If you know, you know. But he's kind of in transition of what exactly he want to do. He in school he was a really good actor. He was in the drama club. He was like the main lead actor for all of that. So now he's like not doing that. He's a musician too. He's not doing that. He's just like and he goes to class, come back, yeah. So he'll come along. So that's what I'm doing. I'm really having my kids help me a lot. Like I said with the vendor events earlier, my son, he can go set everything up. Him and my daughter, they need to go as a team before when we have vendor events. Monty set up our tent. That's my son and everything. And then my daughter, who's the cosmetologist, she also is really good at just um, decorating. Like she's a good fashion designer, a good room designer. So she's the one that set up my table. She got the floor, the flower, and the greenery up, and she's putting all the little glassware and stuff. So like I kind of use them to help to make sure we do all those things like that. And so, and it's a team effort. It is kind of hard sometimes, though, to get them to do it. I might have to say a few things, you know what I'm saying? But pretty much, that's how we do it, pretty much. And I just really need to be a better manager and making sure they actually getting it done. So a lot of it is not that they won't do it, it's just that I need to actually be better at um, delegating the task so that they'll actually do it. Thank you so much. You are right. I definitely am blessed. Yep. And like I said, my oldest daughter, who she doesn't, she's grown, married. She has a child. I got a grandchild, everything. But she is my branding. Like she's my go-to person if I need help with strategy, if I need help with marketing, if I just need like a little pick-me-up boost or something like, "Mommy, you did okay." She's that person. She did my website. So it is. It actually just kind of actually worked out and fell into place. And she was able to take what she learned, and she has. That's how she makes her money. She sits at home and does beauty brands. She only does like beauty brands, not like so she does branding for like beauty brands, like makeup and whatever, whatever. So she does YouTube editing. She does everything, but she's very just um, strategic about the type of businesses she picked because she's been doing it since she was 16. So yeah, we got it. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. So yeah, I think I just need to come over here and talk and vent, y'all, because it's almost 1 o'clock. It is almost 1 o'clock. I have not had breakfast, which is good because I'm intermittent fasting, and I did eat late last night. So one thing I like about intermittent fasting, I know I'm all over the place, but that's just how I am. My brain works. One thing about intermittent fasting is that you can tweak your schedule. Like even though I say I'm going to skip dinner and then have breakfast and lunch and have my eating window closed at night. Let's say, like last night, we ended up eating lunch dinner late. So cool. I'm not going. I'm gonna eat. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna eat, but I'm just gonna tweak my schedule the next day. So since I ate late last night, that means I can't have my first little food until like now, like 1 o'clock, 12 o'clock. I have to make sure I get is it 16 hours of no eating or something in for me because I do 16/8 or something, but whatever. But that's I had to adjust, so that's why I like intermittent fasting because you can adjust what you got going on. And anyway, y'all, but I'm gonna get up off of here. I'm so glad that I came live and I got to talk to you guys today. And thank you for joining me. I am going to show you guys what I finished because I've been talking so much I ain't even beading. So I'm learning that when I bead I might just need to be quiet and not be talking. But I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Let's see if we can pull out an affirmation just to close out this little session. Let me see what affirmation pops up first. And we're gonna go with that. I got affirmations everywhere, so like I can just like go anywhere, right? Let me see. The first affirmation we see. Okay, here we go. I'm just gonna go with it. It says, it's blurry. Here we go. Okay. It says, I am a work of art. Every piece of me, the soft, the strong, the in between is beautiful and whole. So the affirmation for us is, I am a work of art. And then with that, it says, every piece of me, the soft, the strong, the in between is beautiful and whole. I am a work of art. Every piece of me, the soft, the strong, and the in between is beautiful and whole. I shall. Girl, it's been awesome. I have enjoyed your conversation. Thank you. I have enjoyed you too. And I'm going to see you on TikTok in a little bit. I know you follow me over there. So yes, you are a work of art. And every piece of you, the soft, strong, and the in between is beautiful and whole. Okay? What, girl? This morning, see, let me say this. Yesterday I was telling my boyfriend how I love synchronicities. How things kind of, so yesterday, like everything was being synchronized. Like we was watching documentary, and then somebody had said something about the documentary. It happened like three times yesterday, the synchronicities. Somebody had said our dog looked like somebody named Rufus, right? And then we start watching the movie, and somebody named Rufus was on there. Just small things like that always makes me feel good and makes me know that I'm at the right place at the right time, and that everything that I'm doing is what I'm supposed to be doing. And I can take a deep breath. And that's why I like stuff like that. So like how the affirmation is synchronizing with the affirmation that you had said this morning. And that's just saying that you are exactly where you need to be right now. Okay? So I'm so happy. And it's so funny because that's literally the first one I read, and I something was telling me like I was gonna pick another one, but I was like, nope, I said I was gonna pick that one, and that's the one I did. And so I'm happy. So that lets me know that I'm on the right track as well. Well, peace, love, and balance, y'all. I'm gonna be back soon. Love y'all. Have a wonderful day.